A meeting between the government and the striking teacher unions on negotiations on their conditions of service ended inconclusively. This deadlock stems from the refusal of the teacher unions to adhere to the directive issued by the National Labour Commission, urging them to call off their strike for negotiations to proceed with the government. Citi News' Kennedy Chumesi has more in the following report.
The possibility for academic activities to return to normalcy in various pre-tertiary schools still hangs in the air. This follows an inconclusive meeting between the government and the striking teacher unions over the conditions of service of members of the teaching fraternity. After several caucus meetings between both parties, the government explained that it will only engage the unions after they have adhered to the directive by the National Labour Commission to call off the strike.
Per the directive given by the Labour Commission, that was yesterday, we were directed to meet the teacher unions who are on strike. Indeed, certain specific directives were given by the Commission. One specifically was for the teacher unions to call off the strike in order for us to continue our engagement. And the second was to meet today, which is Wednesday, 2 p.m., which, of course, we have complied. The very reason why you are also here. Indeed, one of the directive, which was for them to call off the strike to allow us to continue our engagement, the teacher unions have not complied. Indeed, because of that, we cannot continue with the negotiations. Indeed, they explained that they have to go through certain procedures to get themselves call off the strike, which was to consult their respective council. They tabled that, and indeed they were going to meet their council. Because of that, we have also indicated that then they have to do that needful directive provided by NLC for us to continue with the engagement. The final point was that if indeed they are able to call off the strike, we are ever ready as a government team to meet them even today or tomorrow. They should call off the strike, get back to the classrooms and teach for the sake of our kids, so that we can also continue with the engagement.
Teacher unions who looked unhappy about the turn of events, however, declined to speak to the media.
Because the teacher unions decided not to call off the strike as directed by the National Labour Commission, the meeting between the government and the teacher unions ended inconclusively, as the government indicates that they will only engage the unions when the strike is called off. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Kennedy Chumesi.